So, I still don't know if you guys like my question videos or not, but I still don't give a shit. I still like, answering questions about myself, so here you go.
Do you believe people can change?
Yeah.
What were you like in high school?
I was kind of like, I don't know, I was kind of quiet. I didn't really talk to many people. I didn't have much tolerance for anybody. And the people that I did hang out with were usually pretty smart people. Like, they're, I don't know, they were also, like, kind of loners too, though, so. But that was cool, I guess.
Is there anything you need to get off your chest?
No.
Best compliment you've ever been given?
That I was prettier in person than I was on Facebook.
Can you spell well?
I can spell very well.
Where's your favorite flower?
I really like sunflowers.
Describe a moment that you want to remember always.
Probably, it's a lot of them. Like, of course, like, going into labor when Anna was born. Well, I mean, I never went into labor, but, like, being induced, knowing that I was going to be able to have my kid, and, like, that feeling that they told me that I was about to have a C-section, but by this time, I had my epidural and shit, so I didn't really give a fuck. I was just ready to get this, get it over with, like, get this baby out of me now. And so, like, just hearing that I was about to have a C-section, and then her being there within, like, 4 minutes was, like, yeah, like, I went through 18 hours of freaking labor, because I told my doctor I wanted to have a natural birth. I didn't want to have a C-section. So he let me be in freaking labor for like 18 hours, and I had only dilated to 4 centimeters when you're supposed to be well beyond 10 by this point. Like, no, C-section, and I was out within like 4 minutes.
Dang.
Yeah.
How would you describe your personal style?
It's unique. But I believe that I have pretty badass style, though. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of changed here lately, because, I started wearing crop tops and all that kind of shit, and it wasn't like everything I wore wasn't black. Yeah, that was a big deal, but I think that I have a pretty cute style, I guess. Some people like it, some people don't like it, I don't know. I like it, so.
What's your favorite number?
4.
If you could have one thing in your possession, what would it be?
Somebody's journal. Well, no, wait, no, let me change that, because I don't really care about the journal anymore. That's something I wanted for a very long time, but, I don't really give a shit anymore. That wouldn't change anything. Abundance of money, like, just a huge amount of money, like, I would like to be a millionaire.
Who would play you in a movie about your life?
Either, obviously, myself, or the chick from, Banana Split, the brown-headed one. I think she's a lot like me, dude. Like, for real, she's a lot like me. Like, if you think about it, she reminds me of myself.
What do you think when you look at your body?
Damn! God blessed me with a good body even after I had a kid.
When have you felt most alive?
Here lately. Or probably, okay, I gotta think about my past too, because, there's been a lot of time in my life. Probably, okay, when I felt most alive. Oh my god. When I was born, I was playing, when have I felt most alive? Shit. Probably when I thought I was about to die on the roller coaster when I was younger. Because, I thought I was about to die. So, I mean, of course I was alive. I have no idea when I felt the most alive, honestly. Probably here lately. Because I've actually been doing stuff and having stuff going on in my life. I guess.
Have you ever had a near-death experience?
I've had many. I was just talking about one, but it wasn't really near-death. I thought I was dying. But I've had a lot of near-death experiences. Like, I almost drowned a couple times when I was little. When I was in, like, a coma for, like, 3 days, I think I was about to die because like all I can remember is like this really just bright light. I think I've already told you about it. Like how the room was so white, it was like I wasn't even in a room, and you could hear the whiteness of it. Yeah, like, or probably in February. No, wait, it was end of January when I had that armpit surgery because I had staph infection. I didn't know I was that close to death. That was like really fucking scary.
Do you find it hard to express your true emotion?
No, no, not at all.
What does your last text say?
Hold up, I gotta see. It says LOL bit.
What does your last received text say?
Oh wait, my last text was not LOL bit. The last text I received was LOL bit, and I'm pretty sure that the last text I sent was, "Okay, just come in."
Have any of your exes ever told you they regret breaking up with you?
Well, I haven't had many exes break up with me. I was usually the one to leave the relationship, but it was under serious terms. Like, it's because I had to leave, you know. Like, but yeah, a lot of them say that they miss me if I talk to them, but most of them I don't really talk to anymore.
Who do you compare yourself to?
Who I want to be?
Are you religious?
I'm very religious.
When and where was your first date?
First date? It was at the movie theater. I went and saw P.S. I Love You when I was 15.
What do you hope you'll grow out of?
My anxiousness, my social anxiety, being an introvert.
Are you confrontational?
Depending on what I need to be confronting. So it depends.
What's your favorite thing to do alone?
Everything, pretty much. Like, I don't know anybody that likes their alone time as much as I like my alone time. It's like kind of on the verge of like unhealthy, but I believe that, you know, enjoying time with yourself is just really hard to find it unhealthy in any way.
What's the last movie that made you cry?
Bird Box. That movie was so intense. Have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, I have it on my thumb drive. You're gonna have to watch it. I mean, it was good, but I was not expecting it to be like that. Like, I bawled through the whole thing, pretty much. It was so good, but like, oh my god, it's heavy.
What do you consider a deal breaker when it comes to dating?
If they're not circumcised. If they're not circumcised, it's not happening. I'm serious.
Do your actions match your words?
Yep.
What are your personal gifts?
Got a lot of them. I think that I have a special connection with the other side. God has given me a lot of opportunities that I don't believe everybody is able to have or was given. I can sing pretty well. I can write pretty well. Those are talents. No, I'm thinking about gifts. I can empathize. I feel empathy at a high level, which is like very, very hard to find in a person. I don't know. I've got a couple.
When was the last time you kissed someone?
I think this was one of my questions on the last one. The only person that I've kissed in a very long time is Anna.
Can you sing?
Yeah.
What are you most knowledgeable about?
Psychology.
Have you ever had a crush on a teacher?
Oh, hell yeah. Mr. Canterbury, if you're watching this, I'm single. He was hot as fuck, and he smelled so good all the time.
Do dreams have meanings?
Yeah, they definitely do.
What's the closest thing to real magic?
Magicians.
If you could create your own law, what would it be?
If I could create my own law, what would it be? if you see someone that needs help, or if you have the ability to be nice, to be kind to someone, do it. Like, I don't know how that can be a law, because, you can't see everybody all the time unless you're Santa Claus, but, or God. Just be kind to people.
Do you believe there is life after death?
Yeah, I definitely believe there is life after death. Like, do we ever really even die?
Who do you wish you could get back in contact with?
Miranda. She was like my best friend for a really long time, and I don't know what happened. I still reach out to her, and she just like leaves me on red. Miranda.
Are you superstitious?
Very superstitious. Yes. Yes, I am.
Who is your favorite cartoon character?
Did you ever watch Powerpuff Girls?
Mm-mm.
Oh shit, so you don't know who Miss Bellum is. Miss Bellum is my favorite cartoon character. I believe that she is, even though you never got to see this woman's face. You never saw her face. But like, she was an independent, like, badass woman. I'm telling you, she saved the girls sometimes, and the Powerpuff Girls were like fucking superheroes. Miss Bellum I was all about Miss Bellum. I'm still about Miss Bellum.
What's your MBTI personality type?
INFJ. Just found out the other day that we're not the rarest of the personalities anymore, but I am trying to be an ENFJ, which is the rarest now, and the only thing that I need to change is to be more extroverted. So, if you got any parties, hit me up. I probably won't come, but I'll try.
Are you a day person or a night person?
Night. Definitely a night person.
What's the longest you went without a shower?
Probably when I had the surgery on my armpit, because like I couldn't get it wet or anything like that. I had to like sit in the bath water, and that sucked so bad, because like I couldn't. What was I supposed to do? I couldn't do anything. I couldn't get my armpit wet. That's my armpit. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Describe one weakness you have.
I forgive too easily, to the point where, like, I feel like some people are just like, oh, it's Brittany, it doesn't matter, we can do that, she'll get over it, she'll forgive us, we won't ever have to pay for anything that we do to her. So yeah, I think that's a big weakness of mine.
Have you ever sent a text to the wrong person?
Absolutely, yes I have. Oh my god, it's been horrible, but I have.
What is one thing you refuse to share?
One thing that I refuse to share. My toothbrush. Fuck that. Grab your own or don't brush your teeth. You ain't using mine.
Do you believe you are responsible for your own happiness?
Yes, because, who else? You can't rely on somebody else to make you happy. Like, because, they gotta worry about who's gonna make them happy. So, just worry about yourself.
Something you've learned. What is something you've learned about yourself this year?
That I have a meaning to life. Like, there's a meaning that I am here. There's a reason for my existence.
Are you reading anything right now?
Yes, the complex PTSD workbook. It's pretty cool.
Why do you have a YouTube channel?
Because I don't do much with my life, and like, even though I have like all these little hobbies that I have, getting the, like, having to put together all the dialogue and stuff like that, like everything that I need, like getting all those together, like the facts and the jokes and like all that kind of stuff, like getting everything together, and then doing my makeup and fixing myself up for the video, and then actually doing the video itself takes up a lot of time, and I'm one of those time-consuming people.
Do you care about how many subscribers you have?
No. It's cool if you guys subscribe because you're watching this, so please do, because I post a lot and I'm pretty entertaining, but it's really just to, like, pass my time.
If you could be someone else, who would it be?
The person I want to be. Yep.
How do you make friends?
Usually by them coming to my house through another friend, or like, one of my friends bringing someone new around me, or like I don't know. It's always through other people, I think. Like, because it's really hard for me to actually, like, make friends myself because I'm so to myself. Like, I don't really, I mean, I've gotten better at it. Like, actually, like, coming up to someone and, like, starting a conversation. Like, initiating conversation was, like, one of my, like, biggest downfalls. Like, one of my biggest struggles or whatever. But I'm getting better at it because I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna go say hello. I'm gonna introduce myself and tell them I'm socially awkward and ask them if they hug or shake hands or whatever they do so I can just, yeah, get it over with.
Who is your favorite Disney princess?
Mulan. I like Ariel too. She's pretty cool.
What would you say if you had to pretend to like a present?
An avocado. Thanks.
Alright, last but not least, what is your favorite movie quote?
Booty whore. That's all of them? Are you sure? Okay, since we're done with the question video, I'd like to inform you guys that I have yet another interviewer, narrator, question asker. Still don't know the fucking word to use for that. I'm going to have to look it up, so I quit doing this shit. But here goes Ryan. I don't know if they can see you. There you are. That's Ryan.